We're going to do this like we've never done before. We are going to entertain the hell out of these people. We are going to show them what it's all about. Hello everyone, it's me, Scott. You know that guy that you've occasionally stumbled across here on YouTube? In this video today, it's going to be extraordinary. It's going to be outstanding. It's going to be the most boring video I've ever done. Yes. So I'm going to warn you once again. I didn't really say I was going to warn you in the first place, but I am warning you right now. This is going to be probably the most boring video I have ever done. But before I get into that, happy Father's Day to all of you true fathers out there. It doesn't matter if it's your biological son or daughter, if you're uncle, if you're just one of those rent-a-dads, whatever you are. Happy Father's Day to every single one of you out there. In fact, I'm wearing I like to call it a Father's Day shirt. Yes, it's a Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, but I got this from my son Christmas a couple years ago. So every time I wear this, I think of him naturally, and well, it's a Father's Day shirt. So, happy Father's Day! Father's Day. Yeah, Father's Day, because there's more than just one of you out there. Unless you live in the Matrix, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna suck. And I mean, what I mean by it's gonna suck, I don't have any unboxings. I don't have any reviews on any gadgets. I mean, yeah, I just don't, unless you want to hear about... I don't have any news other than the fact that I do apologize to every single one of you out there that was expecting a video from me last week. You know, wasn't going to happen. Why? Well, for a good month, probably 6 weeks, I don't know. I've been dealing with an issue here at this house that's been frustrating the hell out of me, and I am to blame for that mainly, because I allowed it to go on longer than what it should have. So if you are about to purchase a home or anything, okay, let's say you just graduated high school and there's a good chance in the near future, or even 10, 20, you're gonna buy a home. If you start running into issues, don't put it off. I don't care how broke you are. Do not put it off. Find out what the problem is, because you don't want it to be a situation worse than what it could have been. I mean, it may not have been anything in the first place. The reason why I'm saying that, like I said, for about 6 weeks, I've had electrical issues. Last week, I dealt with it finally coming to an end where it's like, okay, that's it. I've tried to warn you. In fact, I've had 2 videos where I have done recently where it's kind of showed where I was having electrical issues. You may have not have seen it, but I noticed it myself in those videos. So the last one where I did an unboxing, where obviously Sean Kadlec, who does all the music, pretty much, well, the last dozen or so videos that I have done, Sean has lent me his music to use in my videos. And I obviously did an unboxing of a package that he sent me. Well, in that video, earlier, before the box was even open, I do believe, I remember seeing the light flicker that I have basically put in the back bar. And it wasn't because the light itself was weak, it was because there was like a little surge issue going on. And then the video I think I did previously before that, I was kind of standing right here facing this way and I hear a pop. I'll put the cards up if you want to check it out. It's not a big deal, it's nothing exciting. Actually, it was kind of funny in the video, because we hear this pop. You think, you know, ironically, where I do so many videos where it's masks with Michael Myers and everything else, it was just kind of like, you know, woo, spooky. But yeah, but as I was saying, for about 6 weeks I was dealing with electrical issues, and last week it was a Wednesday, I was in the middle of watching a TV series on Netflix, and all of a sudden it finally went out completely. I neglected it. At first I thought it was my hot water tank, and I thought I resolved the issue, but then shortly thereafter when I had a heating element that was clearly bad, and it was, I fixed that matter. I learned a lot about heating elements, well, hot water tanks and all that, and at least if anything, I was able to fix it on my own. But however, I was still having issues. Half of my home here was losing power. It was driving me nuts, and I was like, no, not now. This is not a good time for me. This is absolutely not a good time for me. I'm in between. I'm no longer working for a company I was at for a while. I'm now working somewhere else, so the transition financially was kind of a dip in my pocket, especially when you've got a home warranty that doesn't want to do a jack. Do your research very carefully on home warranty companies, because a lot of them out there will not do a damn thing except expect money from you once a month or once a year, however you pay for it. So do your homework very carefully on home warranties. Trust me, there's a difference between home insurance and home warranties. I'm not going to get into it. Scott, shut up. You've already had enough headaches, and I had a... anyways, yes, I was out. I didn't have power for like 4 days, and to make a long story short, even though I probably dwelled on this way too much already, I finally had an electrician, young man who on the weekends does basically work on the side to earn some extra money. So it saved me some money in the long run. It wasn't cheap, but it resolved the issue. I got a new circuit breaker board, some new wiring. I'm very glad that I took care of the matter. Granted, I'm broke. But you know what? That's you gotta remember that every once in a while. You know, the real world. Occasionally, if you don't watch what you're doing, or if you don't take care of matters, when the problem occurs, may cost you more money. But actually, all in all, I was gonna end up having to replace. Well, I ended up replacing it anyway, so it was going to cost me the same. But my point of it is, I let it delay way too long. I let it stress me out longer than what it should have. And I learned a lot. So the next time I notice a problem here in my home that I know that I can't handle, that I need to have a professional come out here to take care of it, I'm going to try to get in contact with them right away. I've already done my research since last Saturday, actually since last Friday, on some better home warranty companies. I mean, if this particular home warranty thinks I'm going to come back to them this August to renew my... hell no. No, they're not getting a dime from me. As far as I'm concerned, they should be paying me money for the BS that I've had to deal with on them. There's just people in this world that do nothing but screw people over, and you know that as well as I do. But, yeah, so I do apologize. Yes, I know I'm rambling on, but I figured I owed it to all of you guys to understand why I didn't do a video last week and what's going to actually lead into the future. As you all know, I absolutely love creating video content on here. There's millions and millions of YouTubers that do wonderful jobs. That's kind of grown up over the years creating video content here on YouTube. And I obviously have not been doing it nearly as long as others. It has been a passion of mine even before YouTube started. I've always loved video content. I've always loved editorials. Anything that was actually behind the camera was the thing that I was more passionate about. In fact, I'll use Halloween, the movie, as an example. I am more fascinated about what goes on behind the cameras in that movie than the movie itself. You know, I think a lot of you understand what I'm saying. I'm more fascinated with the cinematography, the direction, the props, everything that's used in movies. I am more fascinated with that. Not so much CGI. I mean, some of it is kind of cool, but when it's overdone, it takes away the magic, the theater of the mind, everything else. But that is what I've always been extremely passionate about. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not walking away from what I love doing here. I just unfortunately am not going to be able to do a video every weekend for a little while. Simply because I need to get back on track. I'm focusing on more things here around the house. Pay more attention to certain things, do some more homework around here, because I don't want to lose my home, and I want to be able to continue living here as long as I can, and to create more videos here at home. So I obviously have to, focus on. Now, sure, I could turn on the camera and show you guys what I'm doing, and I have no problem with that. If you enjoy it, great. If not, then I understand. I'm not going to take it personal. If I have to lose a few subscribers because it's just not your thing and you feel like you're wasting your time, I understand. I completely understand. I got to respect what you enjoy here on YouTube. So, but keep one thing in mind. It's not like I'm quitting on doing, reviews on masks or what I'm collecting or anything like that. No, I'm not stopping that. I just have to, like I said, I have to focus on other things around the home here, you know, in order for me to have a home for my collection. I have some plans, one big plan in the future. I'm not going to get into it. It's not like a big secret, but I just want to make sure that I have all my ducks lined up in a row before I go around making an announcement about it. And it's basically what it's going to do. It's going to help me enjoy creating more videos here. So it's just kind of more like a studio environment. So there, that way you know I'm not teasing or I'm being secretive about anything. But that's one of my goals here, and that's another reason why I've got to focus on taking care of that. And we all know how it could be expensive with our hobby. And I have nothing against these independent mask makers. They have a business, or they have, you know, it's their business. And we all know if you're passionate about this art, because it is an art. These are pieces of art that we purchase. And I understand the timing, the quality, and the care that goes involved. And I'm not, there's no way that any of us are going to buy anything that's beautiful or that's... You get what I'm saying. These things are expensive, and I understand why, and I'm not judging that at all. So I just have to take a step back on buying. In other words, it's going to be hard because I still am extremely fascinated by what I see out there, and I want certain things, but I just I can't do it right now. So that's tough. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. All you out there that are mask collectors or the hobbyists of collecting, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Life just is yeah. I'm even drinking certain coffee right now that's not my favorite. Yeah, that's how serious I am. I'm cutting back on certain things, you know? But you know, it's okay. I know that I appreciate things even more, so, you know what I mean? When you have to work hard for something in life, you tend to appreciate it a hell of a lot more, so. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. I just want to at least talk to you, explain to you, let you know what's going on. I was going to actually upload a video of Zach and I at Kings Island last weekend, but, like an idiot, I forgot to save that footage on my computer, my external hard drive, and I accidentally deleted it. It's really not that big of a deal, but Zach and I got onto the new roller coaster of 2017, Mystic Timber, and we actually got on the front seat. The front seat. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And I accidentally deleted the footage. Yeah! So there's another tip. If you are using a camera with an SD card and you don't have a lot of SD cards, or you have plenty of them, make sure that you take that footage, and if you have an external hard drive like I have one, make sure you put that footage on an external hard drive or a folder before you use that card again and actually delete it. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you for coming on board, for watching my channel, for supporting my channel, for subscribing my channel, for all the wonderful comments, the likes, even the dislikes. I know occasionally we get in discussions. Sometimes we don't always agree on certain things, but you know what? That's life. That's life. As long as we can respect one another, that's all I ask. That's all I ask. I may say some things that you may not agree with, but that's just life, you know? I don't take it personal. Sometimes it sucks, but you know, it is what it is, okay? I'm a big boy. I can handle it, and I hope some of you out there can handle it too. Let's don't make this into a war. We're all very passionate about the same thing, so you know, I try to remind all of you, the comments are there for all of us. Let's just be respectful towards one another. So I really do appreciate that. You guys have been very cool on my channel of being respectful. Every once in a blue moon, I do get someone childish on here, but you know what? I was a kid once too that said stupid things, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. So thank you guys once again. I truly appreciate if you can understand, you know, what I've been dealing with here, and if, like I said, just be patient with me. There's other individuals that subscribe to me here on my channel that I subscribe to. They have a great channel themselves. Go check out their videos. And you know who you are. I'm not going to sit here and make a long list of names. You know exactly who you are. Go check out their stuff. You know, like if I'm not doing anything entertaining for a while, you've got my buddies to rely on. They'll keep you entertained. Trust me. So until next time, I'm going to shut up, drink my coffee on a very hot Father's Day weekend because I love my coffee. And even though it's kind of not the same old D&D coffee, Dunkin' Donuts. I should really do videos for Dunkin' Donuts. I would be the best Dunkin' Donuts video of all times. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. All right, guys. Oh, you know what? I forgot.